Hey guys, so tonight I chose to watch the video How to Communicate. I actually thought it was a really informational video. I enjoyed it very much. I agreed with a lot of what she had to say. I thought her little tidbit about the boomers not answering the phone past 5 p.m. Was pretty funny just because my grandparents are the same way. They can't do anything of texting or email or anything like that. God bless them. And they are of that generation. So if you want to get a hold of them, you got to call them, and it can't be past around 5 or 6 p.m. because they're in bed already. I also agreed with what she had to say about Gen Z. I do prefer text or face to face communication or FaceTime. I love talking on the phone as well. For me, that's just what is best, my communication style. Texting is more straight to the point, and on the phone, I feel like you can get a little more personable. So, depends on who you're communicating with, but really, I do prefer those three. Um, as far as being able to tell someone's age over virtual communication, I think if there were plenty of errors, then I would assume maybe they're a little bit older, or even perhaps maybe there's a language barrier. But it's not really something I pay close attention to when communicating virtually. Again, I am Gen Z. I'm the oldest Gen Z. I'm 2000, so I kind of have a little bit of everything in there, but I do prefer just getting straight to the point. So not really something I don't decipher someone's age or their gender. I couldn't tell you what gender wrote me an email. I wouldn't be able to tell. Um, for slang or abbreviations, if you're communicating with somebody professionally, I don't really think that it's appropriate to use abbreviations or slang. So in that case, I don't think you'd be able to tell somebody's age or their generation based off of how they communicate virtually. Yeah. So for any miscommunications, generational miscommunications virtually, I would say, older people tend to be a little bit shorter in their communications. If I'm texting my grandparents, they don't really know exactly how to even work their phones. So, they might be really short. I'll ask a question and they'll just say yes or no. Or a lot of times, you can't even get a word spelled properly in there. So in that case, I just reach out and give them a phone call and ask for further clarification. So yeah, but that's about it for me. I don't work right now. I'm blessed to be able to go to school full time and not have to work. So I don't have to communicate with a lot of people on a professional level right now other than for school. And I would say that I don't really read into it too much. So yeah, that's all I have for today. Thank you.